Welcome to the Two-Thirds Podcast.
There you go. Long weekend. Let's turn up.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, and I'm Grant, and my co-host.
Roberto Chavez, as usual, a.k.a. The Rock, a.k.a. Daniel Bryant, the Yes Man.
Cam.
Yeah, Cam. I'm going to keep adding names to it. I got to remember which order I'm going in. And we have a guest today, because 1, 2, and the third.
And my name's Jared.
Yes.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, I hope so.
I forgot all of your nicknames.
That's okay.
We're not even 30 seconds in.
It's okay. You don't need to call me anything.
This
That's
is going
perfect.
downhill.
He's just Cam.
Just Cam.
Mm-hmm.
I like
yeah,
it.
nothing special.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh,
Anyways,
I got to start. Everyone's
Yeah,
looking
you're
at me
starting.
like, okay, well, I've known Jared for a little bit, but you're the first person that like isn't directly in our friend group.
Yeah.
Like, you actually officially kind of just met Grant like a couple minutes ago.
Yeah,
So
other
sort
than
of.
maybe that one time before that we're not sure about. But
Gotta
yeah.
love those.
Gotta
Okay,
love those.
perfect example. I went to the Blink-182 concert a couple weeks ago, and this one guy came up and like hugged me. He's like, Cam! And then he's like, oh my god, remember Seth Rollins? Because I'm a big wrestling fan based off my nickname anyways. And he knew like all my favorite wrestlers and everything. And like, I had no idea who this guy was. Like, not a clue. And I only knew one person who was the link between us, and that person was bombed. So they were not helpful
No.
at all.
You
So like,
can't get any information from that.
so then I had to wait and like gather information throughout the conversation. I'm like, where did I meet this person? And then they finally went for a beer. And I'm like, guys, who is that guy? Like, I know his name is Joe, but I don't know from where. I have no idea like how he knows me. And then my one buddy came in and was like, from Architects, the concert we went together. And I was like, that was like 2 years ago. This guy's an amazing memory. Because I'm just a terrible person. Because he knew everything about like all my like favorite wrestlers, the ones I hate. I don't know if we talked about it the whole time or something, but
Did he even look familiar?
no, not at all.
So you remembered zero about
Absolutely nothing. Like, he knew me as if like I was been his neighbor
And now
for
you
10
said
years.
his name was Joe, right?
Well, yeah.
Okay, did you find this out afterwards?
I had to wait until he went for beer.
Until he went for beer, and then you were
Yeah.
like, who's that guy? And so it's like Joe, and then you're like, how do I know?
Yeah, no,
So he knows everything that you like, and you don't even know his name.
Oh, yeah, like, he knew, like, my bands and everything, and, like, down to the point where, like, he knew, he's like, man, are you excited for Dumpweed? My favorite Blink song. And, like, I don't know if I've ever seen this guy anywhere else, but that one concert 2 years ago,
And he knew that Dumpweed was your favorite song.
everything. Like,
That's...
I know I talk a lot, but,
It's-
like, I haven't even tweeted that it's my favorite song, so, like, I don't know how, unless...
It's either really creepy or, like, super impressive.
Oh, I was
don't-
impressed. Like, he wasn't a creepy guy. Oh,
Okay,
he was
that's good.
awesome. But, like, I just had absolutely no idea who he was. Like, not a clue. And I was like, the whole time, like, as I'm talking, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, yes? How do I know this guy? Give me a hint. Instead of paying attention to the conversation. Have you ever had that before?
I
Well,
have,
maybe
I have
Friday
when I was working in retail.
Okay.
There's this dude, he walked in, he's like, hey Jared, what's up? And I'm like, not much, man. Just, selling stuff on a Saturday. If you need a hand, you know where I'm at. And I have no idea who this dude
Yeah,
is.
not a clue.
And even to this day, like, I didn't recognize the face. I didn't recognize the two people that he was with. And then as he's leaving, he's like, yo, thanks, Jared. Thanks a lot, man. I'll see you later. And I was like, you got it, dude.
Yeah, you got it. Got
My
it.
friend's like, who was that? He's kind of an odd dude. I was like, yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I've had that. It's just, yeah, I know where you're coming from, man.
That
I
sucks.
feel it.
It sucks so much. I hated it.
I know that feeling too.
Like-
I went to a buddy's party once, and some guy with a friend group that I've never seen before came up to me. Guy was gigantic, so I was a little intimidated in the first place. And he came over and like hugged me and picked me up, going, "Dude, I haven't seen you in like 5 years." And I went, "What? No, I don't know who you are." And he
No,
said
you
his
said
name-
that out
He
loud?
said and he said his name. He said where he was from, and
You still
we
didn't-
apparently were in like the same electronics class for like 3 years. I had no idea. I had no idea who he was. He kept saying like he kept bringing up all these stories from this electronics class that I actually seriously remember, and he'd name all the people that like I was with. But in my memory,
He
he's not at
wasn't
the
there!
table with me. But he's there.
No!
Apparently, he was, and he even like remembers the conversations and everything. It was
Oh
the
my God.
weirdest thing.
Well, like, I know
He completely blanked out of my memory.
Well, I know there's tricks to like remembering, like people's names. Like apparently, when you first meet someone, you're supposed to be like, "Oh, hi, Jared, nice to meet you," and like use their name like 3 to 5 times in the next like 10 minutes of talking to them. So you like, or like do a trick like, "Oh, Cameron, wrestling shirt, Cameron, wrestling, and then like just associate it. I try those, but I never talk to people long enough to like remember it. And like nowadays, it's like you can get away. It's not nice, but you can get away with like, oh hey man, dude, what's up?
How you
Hey
doing?
you. Like you don't say
You
hey
with
you,
the
be like
face.
hey, and like look at them and make attention, or get their attention, make attention, and then go from there. Do you have any tricks, or do you just kind of like do what everyone else does? Like I don't care.
No, I don't care. And like I feel like if it's a friend that's introducing me to someone, and like you can kind of just tell like I'll probably meet this person like once or twice.
Yeah.
And then like worst case scenario, I forget what their name is while we're in the same vicinity. Then they leave, and I ask my friend, what was that person's name again? Or like I'll see it on social media when they tag someone else in a photo. Like it's just
Oh yeah, it's so easy nowadays.
see, that's so easy now because I'm like, oh, my friends were tagged in this photo by Brittany. Brittany was, oh right, I met Brittany. I just forgot about it until right now.
Yeah.
And even then, like she's largely inconsequential to my life because I met her once. Like
Well, that's like it was just the weirdest thing.
I
couldn't
usually
believe it.
forget the names, but it's actually it's almost acceptable nowadays just to say like just to not say their name ever.
Oh yeah.
And as soon as they're gone, then you just ask who it was, and
Yeah.
then you can put the name to the face.
yeah, as long as you
Then
know
you're
the
good.
face a little bit. Once you forget
Yeah.
the face, like you're screwed.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it. It's
Well, and that's the thing. Like I didn't. The
There's
face, everything
no
was
hope.
gone. But it's great too with social media because like obviously nowadays you can, ladies, you can just creep them, and if you could totally like if they have it happened to me a couple weeks ago actually, I went to go find someone on social media, and I went to go do the scroll because I thought it was loading private account, but my finger was on the follow button. I'm like, if I unfollow this, if I move my thumb now. Okay, that's it. I'm breaking this phone, and I
Yeah.
no, I didn't. So I just like, I didn't want to send it. I didn't want to send it.
and you get that follow request all day.
All day. Speaking of social media, what do you like better? Instagram, Twitter, Facebook?
Twitter.
And because?
Twitter because it's just like Facebook is just this cesspool of people making shitty fucking memes and
Yeah.
like inspirational
that
videos
one.
and shit, and I'm like no, like
Mine's-
please like stop sharing videos that were stolen from other people with a white bar on the top and the bottom that has like text like this is so me. Like no, it's not.
Have them up from like 10 years ago.
Right, and it's like this is so you, but it's also so the other 700,000 people that have shared it. Like you're not special or like just so Facebook is just a cesspool, and I'm there because it's a nice way to keep track of like your friends and stuff like that.
Oh, for
And
sure.
It's a nice place to communicate with people, and Facebook Messenger for like group conversations is also really useful.
Oh, yes.
Instagram, I love it because you can get some really cool stuff on there. I don't really have anything bad to say about it, but I like Twitter because Twitter is just fun. Like,
yeah, and it's
Twitter's
like
funny,
contained. It's
and
the best
contained.
of everything.
Yeah.
You can put pictures. You can put videos. Like now,
Yep.
I've seen I've watched a 10-minute video on Twitter.
Plus, the best part about Twitter is that you follow everyone that you want.
Yep.
And if you're on Facebook and there's someone that you, and I guess Facebook actually kind of does this too. But if you're on Facebook and there's like you're friends with someone but you don't want to see their stuff, you can just unfollow them but still be their friend, which is really nice. And you can do that on Twitter now too. So it
Oh,
says
or you mute them.
yeah, so you just
Right.
or you just mute them, and it's just like yeah, I'm still following you, but I just don't see any of your stuff because you're kind of annoying. But then you don't like because apparently that's a really big deal is if you unfollow someone, it's just like I can't believe you did that. I thought we were friends. It's like no, you're just really annoying on social media, and you just mute them a little bit, and then you're fine. But Twitter's contained, and now that it's like they posted long videos and stuff like that, I love Twitter. Twitter's where like a lot of comedians I find workshop some of their stuff too, which is really
Oh
nice.
yeah, for sure. It's
So,
so awesome.
yeah.
Like, and you can run a joke over and over if you
Oh,
want.
yeah.
Like I've seen it plenty of times.
Plus, there's this art of getting something funny or intriguing into 140 characters. Like it's
yeah.
easy to post like a 10-minute like inspirational video or like a 7-minute stand-up bit, compared to like here's 140 characters and this might make you laugh just as much. I think there's something really inherently cool about that. So
Well, yeah, because you only have 140 characters to
Like,
get
that's
someone's
it.
attention. It's like it's easy as just a scroll. It's like, oh, that
Yep.
wasn't funny, or like or retweet.
Yep.
It's like, and if they're retweeting, that more people are getting it.
oh, exactly. So yeah, I'm Twitter number one, then Instagram, then Facebook.
I forgot about the new kid on the block though.
Did you cut on the block?
Snapchat. Okay, it's not really social media, but do you use Snapchat?
I do use Snapchat. I do use it
Wait,
a lot.
didn't it use what was that old one? Vines.
You know
Is
what?
that like the new Vines? Or is
No,
it-
no.
No,
Vine,
it's not Vine itself.
Vine was just Instagram video, basically. And then Instagram added video like a month after, so it's like whatever.
Okay.
But Vine got like really shitty really quick. Now you have like Vine celebrities, and it's like, what do you... It's like you're famous off of making 6-second videos, and it's just ugh. In the original days when it was like you have 6 seconds to capture something, and before like the original version of the app, you had to film it in Vine, so it was 6 seconds. You had to film all 6 at once, or 6 seconds like concurrently, one after another. Whereas after that, you could like take it out of the app and edit it and piece it together and then put it back in. So it used to have this really cool way of like, you have to have the app on and catch exactly what you want, exactly when you want it, because otherwise everything's lost. So there's a cool challenge to it. And like putting everything in 6 seconds when you're so stressed for like, you got to get everything you want to hit, that was really cool. And then they were like, oh, you can now import videos and edit stuff outside and bring them back in. Like that just...
It ruins it. Then that's
It
like
kinda
just
ruined
YouTube
it.
Shorts.
Well, exactly. And a lot of them weren't... They just... It ended up becoming like a Facebook cesspool as
I was
well.
just gonna say.
Like,
I was gonna say like
it was
Vine. I've seen more Vine videos on Facebook than I did on Vine.
And everyone puts them in compilations and stuff, and there was some really good content in Vine, but I haven't opened the app. I haven't opened the app in at least a year and a half. I think the last time I opened it was because someone said, you had a Vine of something that was funny, you should pull that up. And then I remember like I had updated Vine like 7 times, and I had to like re-sign and then like I agreed to all this stuff because I hadn't opened it in so long.
Mm-hmm.
And even now I'm sure I would have to do the same thing because I just can't do Vine. No, it was really cool. I'm out of it.
Yeah. No. Well, Snapchat is just so much better now. Like even nowadays, like I'll just use like basically my little sister, but my best friend's little sister. Won't say names or anything, but if you know who I'm if you know me, you know exactly who I'm talking about. I'm going to hear about it from this person. They, talking to her, that's how you, like, communicate now. You don't text. You're, like, adding on Snapchat. They don't get phone numbers, the youngins. And it's like, she's 19, going to be 19. But it's they, like, Snapchat each other and stuff now. Like, because you can message in it, but it's gone. It's like, boom, done. Boom,
See, that's the one thing. Like, I think there's...
I always accidentally double tap too fast.
Oh, see,
and I lose it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's just like, I mean, us growing up, like, actually, we're all old enough that, like, we had to make phone calls from home lines.
We
was at last
group, and your friends wanted
sure.
to make plans with you, and they had to call your phone line, and it was like, you're on MSN, they're like, I'm going to call you. It's like, cool, I'll make sure I get to the phone before my mom. Because my mom's like, who's calling you?
Yeah.
Mom, oh my God.
Mom, it's Joey, go away.
There's a girl on the line, who is she?
Luckily, we were in the, I don't know about you guys, but we were in the old enough, young enough group that we also had wireless phones.
I had a wired one in my basement and then a wireless one upstairs. The wired one was just, it was easier, it was right by the couch, so you could just reach it. But then we got the wireless one, and then my mom would just like leave it places. So like the phone would be ringing, everyone's like, where the fuck's the phone? Mom's like, I don't know, I probably left it somewhere. And she'd like leave it by the cord phone.
Okay.
So it's just like a cord phone and a cordless phone right next to each other downstairs.
That's so
Because
awesome.
she like picked it up upstairs and like went downstairs and watched TV or something and like talked to my grandma. But she'd just leave it there. So you're like, what's the point of having a cordless phone if you're just going to put it by the corded phone? Like,
you're not even charging it.
No, it's just going to die. Then we have to go use a corded phone anyways.
Have you seen the old phones with like the clips? Like the cordless?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you know what, whatever. Same person, best friend's mom has a Lululemon headband, clips it around in the headband so she doesn't have to use hands.
I remember seeing that so many times.
It's so awesome. She still does it.
I can't
I hope she hears
She
this.
still does it?
Yes.
Oh,
That's
goodness.
incredible.
Yo,
That's
yeah.
truly incredible.
It's amazing. It's
my God.
game changer because Lululemon headband's like tight. But I remember like I saw it way back in the day, and then like I hadn't seen her in quite a while, and then I saw her again. I was like, why is there? She's still doing it. Lululemon headband's changing the game.
Oh, that's so handy. I should do that.
It looks like you have a head wound or something.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Because like it's a white one too, so it looks like you just have a bandage, and then she turns her head and it's on her right ear or left ear. Just hey, what's up?
It was shoved up in there, clipped on. Oh my God, that's so perfect.
Yeah,
honestly,
that's so awesome.
That's smart. I like it.
I know. It's like the weird. Like, did you ever do any weird things when you were younger? Like, here, I'll use me as an example.
Of course.
Oh, no, yeah,
I mean,
that's a
child.
super.
It's like
Hey,
kids are
no,
fucking
did
weird.
you use
You're not yet to
anything?
do anything
Did you do
smart.
absolutely anything? Like I've said this before, but I had this weird thing with counting in threes. Like, okay, say we're in this room, we're about to leave. I have to touch that door frame 3 times.
That's a little bit OCD.
Oh
Okay.
no, it was crazy. And like
that was a lot of it OCD.
It was like, and my hallways are like, they're not high, but like when I wasn't that tall when I was younger, and so I'd have to jump, and I'd do like 1, 2, 3, and then as I got older, I'd jump and be like and just like rattle them out. But like, and then I remember I stopped it, and then I started thinking about it like a couple years ago, and for like a week I did it like in public. I did it everywhere. Or I'd walk through, like, if I knew I couldn't reach the frame in the mall, I'd like touch the door 3 times like real quick, and like it was this weird like anxiety, like I gotta do this, and then when I finally did it, I was like, yeah, show that door. It was like the
and
weirdest
then you were
thing.
Like, you had to get out of your system.
Yeah, like I'm like, like it was
Like, that's what you get.
yeah.
All right, we're good.
Yeah, so I did that, and then, oh yeah, I remember up until the age of like 10 or 12, my dad and mom love recounting this story. I had a really bad lisp from like ages like 4 until like 10 or 12. Like, I missed a lot of recess because I had a speech impediment teacher at our school. Actually.
Really?
We went to, yeah, Madame Lofto.
I didn't know that she had that kind of background.
Yeah, she robbed me of recesses. Like, I should love her because she helped me a lot, but I hate her.
Did she help you for like all 7 years or whatever that was?
Her and then Madame... there was a student teacher lady,
But
too.
like they did it every year. They helped you with that stuff.
Like every recess.
Wow.
All the time.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like...
I mean, that is dedication on their
Oh,
part. That's
for sure. Like, I loved reading, like, the... Okay, what were words I'm trying to think of? Like, Okay, I'll just use words that I know I couldn't say. Saran wrap. R's turned into W, so it'd be sawan wrap. Or hamburgers or hambogos.
Hambogos.
And so, like, I remember it was when I first started lacrosse in grade 6, the guys found out that, like, I used to have a speech impediment. And, like, now that I'm talking about it, I'm sure, like, you might be able to notice it a little bit. But, like, if I'm not thinking about it, I don't do it. But when I first started lacrosse, my friends found out the few words that I for sure still couldn't say. And they're like, hey, Cam, my dad brought you food. And, like, they'd literally bring a saran-wrapped hamburger and be like, I'd be like, fuck you guys. You guys are dicks. Like, you guys are jokes. I eat it. Like, it was so bad.
But also, thank you.
Yeah, but also delicious. Yeah, so, like, I had a really bad list. But where's I going with this? I totally forgot. I have no idea.
Weird stuff that you did as a kid. That's where we were coming from.
Oh, yeah.
You did OCD and then
Oh,
the list.
yeah, right. So, my mom, when I used to ask to have friends over, when I had a lisp, I don't know what this came out of, but I used to ask, like, say, juice. It'd be like, can I have a cup of juice? No, but my dad loved it when I asked to have friends over, because I'd always go to my mom, and I'd be like, hey, Mom, could I have a bend over? Yeah, dude, it was bad. Grant's looking at me with like just utter disbelief.
Oh
yeah, and like
I believe this.
My dad would make sure he'd be like in the room just to be like, oh, look at the idiot. I'm like,
You walk up to your dad.
What the hell?
Hey, Dad. No. Ask your mom.
yeah, no, seriously, that's what he would do. Yeah. So, did you ever do anything weird like that when you were younger?
No, like
Well, that's not weird. That's like speech impediment.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say like yeah.
Oh,
It's,
but
your
that
genetics are
teacher,
weird, man.
Madame Loftus, so years down the road, our guest that we had on last week, because this is coming out this week, surprisingly. Actually, no, not surprisingly, because usually we just like backlog, but we can talk about this week now. Cool. Tyler, his mom is a teacher like within our school area, and one day I went over to his house, and Tyler's mom was like, "Oh, Cameron, come here. I have an old friend of yours." And I went around the corner.
No.
Madame Loftus was there. I should be so excited. Fear. Like, it was as if I was looking into the eyes of a wolf, like, in the middle of a field, and there's no one around for years.
And you can tell the wolf is emaciated, so you know it wants to eat you.
Oh, yeah. A wolf with, like, blood red eyes.
This kind, middle-aged woman who helped you for 7 years just wants to devour you.
Yeah, oh, for sure. And there was just, like, I'm like, hi! I'm gonna... is that Tyler calling? Goodbye! And, like, I just ran out of there.
Is that Tyler calling?
Yeah.
Damn it!
I just black out. And what's funny is that, like, I don't drink anymore, but when I used to, you both have seen me drunk.
Yep.
But Grant, one time I got real drunk with Grant at his cabin. When I get really drunk, my lisp comes back in full force.
All 7 years just undone. Completely.
Like, only when I'm, like, drunk or, like, completely inebriated or, like, super tired.
We got pretty close to blackout. Like,
very close.
I remember that we undid everything. No idea what happened that
night. I remember Grant, because we were, like, he had, like, bunk beds at his cabin, or still does, kind of. But anyways, he was, like, we were chatting, and, like, I could tell Grant just kept me talking. Like, I didn't realize it, and Grant's just, like, giggling away, because I'm like, oh, my God, tonight was so awesome, dude. I mean, oh, my God. And, like, I'm, like, 20. Like, I sound like a 10-year-old. Yeah, so, one of the many reasons I quit. Because, like, imagine getting in and, like, hey, baby, go. You want to come back to my boys? I'll ask my mom if I can totally have a bend over, get some juice later over. Yeah, it was bad. It was so bad. And I remember too, like, I've seen video clips of me playing soccer when I was younger, and like, I've always been a mouthy kid anyways, but I remember this one kid tripped me, and the soccer ref called absolutely nothing, and I was like, what the hell? What the hell was that? Why don't you make a call? And like, all the parents are just like, oh, there's Cam 1. Yeah, my name wasn't Cameron, it was just Camwon. Cam 1. Cam 1. Yeah, sorry, I'm cutting you off. So what did you do weird or anything odd?
I'm trying to think because I ain't got nothing like that.
Oh, don't one up. My childhood was weird.
I don't know, man. I was a nerdy kid, but I didn't do weird things. I mean, I always thought that I was way funnier than I am, and even now, like I think I'm way funnier than I really am, and I recognize that.
That's fine. That's good though.
But that was like I didn't do like weird kid stuff. I guess there was air quotes on that because we're a podcast and you can't see.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, but I didn't like. I don't know. Like I like the nerdy things. Like I like Pokemon and comic books and things like that. But I didn't do. Yeah, I didn't have like a weird tick or something like that. That was just odd. At least that I can remember. I'm sure if I ever showed my mom this, she'd be like, "No, you totally did this one thing with your penis and it was weird." Like,
yeah,
be a little fucked up.
Hey, mom, come here. You got like 2 books in your penis, and like smashing it together.
It's like that's
tingles.
It's 20 years of therapy I'm just undoing right now.
Yeah, you're just like we're just hitting the button. We're like, yeah, I haven't talked about my lisp in a while. Like, I'm not afraid of it, but like. I definitely am like, wow.
You're aware of it.
Oh, 100%.
You're thinking about it again,
and,
like
every time,
Christ.
like I know, like if I ever bring a girl home to like meet my parents, like there's like 3 or 4 stories like in my both of their back pockets that like they haven't shared yet, but they're like, oh, we're waiting. It's gonna be amazing, and then they're gonna pull it out and just like AK-47, like, oh yeah,
you gotta deal with this shit.
Yeah. Is it weird now that like 10, 15 years later, Pokemon? Well, comic books are always strong, but Pokemon with Pokemon Go is just back.
I fucking love it, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's the best.
What's your best one?
My best one, I got a 1593 Vaporeon, and then I got a Lapras that's like 13 something CP. So I'm feeling okay about the game. I'm doing all right. I mean, here's the thing. Like it is, I have always been a diehard fan. Like I have played every single generations. I bought a
Seriously?
Oh yeah, I bought a 3DS specifically so that I could play it. The kind of nice thing about it is that whenever they've released new games, it's always kind of worked out almost exactly around the time that I'm taking a road trip. So I'm like, I'm gonna be stuck in a car for 8 hours, and they just happened to release Pokemon Y last week. Like, maybe this is a sign. So I go and I spend my $40, and it's. You know what? There's still a lot of fun. There was, like, Generation 5 and 6, I didn't really love it. Generation 7, which was a couple years back, year and a half, maybe 2 years, they released that right before a road trip. And those games, it was kind of like a nice revival. Like, everything that you liked about the originals was brought back into the games that was kind of lost for a little bit. Plus, they added a bunch of new elements, and that was really cool. And then last year, they did a re-release of the 3rd generation, and I was like, 13 maybe when that came out, so I was still
you still remember that game.
Oh yeah, like I remember playing that and beating like Pokemon Sapphire for the first time at 12, 13 years old because I was still part of the demographic then. And then they released the re-release last year with all the new graphics and everything like that. And so I was there the night of.
Wow.
I happened to be in Walmart because it was supposed to be released at like midnight on like December, let's say 6th or something, and I was there like around 11 o'clock on December 5th because I was with Zach and
right on.
And we were hanging out and he's like, man, like I really want to go buy a Wii U because I don't have any new consoles and I got a lot of money to spend. And I was like, sure, let's do it. So we went, we did that, we bought Super Smash Bros. And I was like, is that Pokemon re-releases? Those come out like tonight, right? He's like, yeah. I was like, can I grab one like now? He's like, I don't care. Like this dude fucking hated his job for sure.
Yeah,
But
that's so awesome.
he's like, yeah, I don't give a shit. He's like, what one you want? I was like, Ruby. He's like, cool, $45, and it was a lot of fun. So like, I've always been a diehard fan, and then they released Pokemon Go, and despite the fact that the app is so barely functional, it's still a lot of fun. Like, there's been a lot of development problems. They've done a real shit job at like communicating the issues to the users and vice versa. But it's been a lot of fun. you know, it's cool because you and your friends are hanging out and they all play Pokemon. You play Pokemon. It's like, well, we could just sit around on our asses and like drink beer for 3 hours, or we could like, I don't know,
Go for a walk.
go for a walk for an hour. Like that'd be kind of cool. Or even better, you just pour beer in a water bottle and you go.
I
for
was
a
just
walk.
gonna say, yeah, I've seen that. Like a lot of like people like I went to the Forks like a week and a half ago.
Yeah,
That's just like a monument in Winnipeg here. Insane.
absolutely insane.
Everyone madness.
Yeah.
I want to go. Like, have you seen the prank videos now on YouTube? Because pranksters
Where you
are
go
the
and like
worst.
you yell and
Yeah, like this one guy did
like,
it at
oh,
Comic Con.
Dragonite. And,
Yeah, he's like Dragonite, and like people like stopped their car and just got out and
Yeah.
ran at him.
Yeah.
People run through traffic. It blows my fucking mind. I'm like, okay.
Don't you? You can be in a vicinity. To
It's a
catch it,
like it's a close approximation. So, and also when something spawns, it is there for I can't remember the exact number, but it's there for between 4 and 8 minutes where you can catch it. So you don't have to run towards it. It will if it spawns immediately, you have minimum 4 minutes to go catch that Pokemon.
Oh,
More
okay.
than
people
enough
are-
time to walk.
Oh,
across
exactly.
the
Like
street.
I'm gonna hit the button. I'm gonna wait till the traffic stops and then walk across it. Like what the fuck, man? Like it blows my mind. It absolutely blows my mind. It's like it's a phone game, man.
Some kid walked across St. Mary's without even looking up. I was turning, and I looked, and I just happened to see him in the corner of my eye, and I stopped, didn't even look up. He wasn't supposed to be walking.
Yeah. Jeez.
Just
So it's like it's dangerous, but again, like maybe that's just natural selection. I don't know.
Oh well.
Like for sure.
Well, that's like I listen to a lot of comedy, but Bill Burr has this bit where he's like, you know what? There's got to be a precedent where he's just got to be straight up with people. He's like, you know what? For us to survive, we need 70% of you to just walk out into the ocean.
Yeah.
Just walk right into the ocean. Maybe this game. Well, isn't there an app like, or no, not the app, but like there's a warning like, please don't do this.
There's
Or see
aware of your
Yeah,
aware.
please be aware of your surroundings. And then now they sent out a couple app updates this week. So now you open it, it's please be aware of your surroundings, and then it opens up, and then it has like another warning that just says, you know, pay attention to. It's basically a reiteration of the opening screen, but now there is a second one. You have to hit OK on that to then play the game.
So you're giving
like-
consent. So has anyone been hurt yet playing that
Yes,
game?
within the
lots
first
of
couple of
people.
days, some girl walked into traffic, and then she blamed the app. Like they always had the warning, and she was like, "Pokemon Go made me walk into traffic." I'm like, "No, you did that.
Oh,
you
yeah.
walked into traffic and got hit by a car because you're stupid." Like it just.
Or that guy who there's a gentleman, I don't know what city it was in. He drove into like a cop was pulling someone over, drove into the side of the cop
Into
car.
the side of the
Yeah.
cop car.
And then the cops wearing like the body cam, and the guy like the audio picks up. He's like, "Man, it shouldn't have this all because of this damn game." And it's like, what?
Right.
Why? Are you,
Like you were doing it while driving. What the hell, man? Like I used to be like all about that texting and driving back in like 2010 when it was not illegal. And they were like, "This is illegal and super dangerous." And I thought about it. I was like, that's actually a really good point.
I'm not even
Because-
looking at the
Like,
road.
like-
if you pull out your phone nowadays, you can't even focus on what's.
Oh God, no.
Because you're thinking the whole time, I probably shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was a lot easier back then to text and drive because, you know, I had like Blackberry, so you could feel the keyboard.
Yeah.
So like someone would text you and you just rattle one off without looking. But now, like, yeah, so now it's like I feel uncomfortable nowadays texting and driving, much less changing my music and driving, much less playing Pokemon Go and driving. Like, what the hell?
Is it well? Can you go? What's the maximum speed that you can do?
Well, because you can. Here's the thing: you can catch Pokemon going literally any speed. I'm sure if you're on a jet, that might be different. But like, and when I take the bus in the morning, Pokemon appear on my route, even if we're going 60 kilometers an hour. It's just for things like hatching eggs. Those you can't go above. It's either 15 or 20 kilometers an hour.
oh, okay.
so for-
and you have to clock like kilometers walked. Like how
yeah,
does it
it's
know?
kilometers walked. So like, it tracks your GPS, and you walk around.
So
and
you
it's
can't
like,
just cheat the system and like hop in your car and like drive 10 kilometers.
no,
in a
and then
circle.
come back. No, you have to walk or bike or something that is below 15 or 20K, and then that's how you hatch eggs and stuff like that.
Oh, so it's super like good for.
Oh, it's
The
great
kids
for
nowadays.
oh yeah for like fitness and stuff like that. Absolutely, because the eggs tend to have like the more rare Pokemon, so that's the incentive to hatch your eggs because you can get some really cool shit out of those.
What's
So.
the best one you got out of an egg?
My Lapras.
And what does that come from?
That was a 10-kilometer egg, so I had to walk 10 kilometers to hatch that.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Did you see the like when people first came out with the crazy Pokemon Go stories? But like this one guy, he was like, "Oh yeah, I downloaded the app and I had a couple days off and I checked the app like the morning that I started work again, and I walked 37 kilometers.
Yeah.
He's like, the last time I walked 37 kilometers and that I didn't. I don't remember.
like literally ever.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the first weekend it came out, I follow this dude on Twitter, and he does a lot of like poetry and creative writing and stuff like that, and he's really interesting to follow. But he's dealt with a lot of anxiety and stuff like that, and depression over the years. And the weekend it came out, he tweeted it was a long weekend in the States, and maybe it wasn't even what the hell I know.
Freedom Day, July 4th.
No, it was released after that, so I'm totally wrong.
No,
Either way,
fine.
it was a weekend in the States, yeah.
Yeah.
And he tweeted, he's like, sometimes I find it hard to leave the house to go buy groceries, and I walked 30 miles this weekend. I was like that is really cool. That concept
that's
is
so
cool. Like,
awesome.
I don't know. Some people are gonna have to walk into traffic and get hit by cars to make it good for other people. Like people who
there's got to be
who
a
don't
learning
have
period.
exactly. So people who don't have a reason to leave the house, but really love this game as a kid. I really like that idea that it's getting people out, because I've never really had issues like that, and like I leave the house often to do things like go to my job and go drink, which is probably another issue. But so like it's not a huge thing for me, but for people who are like really stuck inside and have a hard time leaving the house, and they're like, oh shit, I played this game 15 years ago and it was a lot of fun, and now they're leaving the house and going and they're walking
And
30,
all my friends, let's
30
go!
miles over a weekend with their friends and just catching Pokemon and shit, and like that is really cool to me.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's really inspiring to me, and I'm like, you know what? For that reason alone, I'm glad this app exists. Despite all the problems, yeah. That's
Well,
dope.
I like how like the people when it first came out, like people on the internet were like, "Oh, nerds playing this game," and it's like, what? Like you're gonna be playing fantasy hockey or
Right.
fantasy sports
Like-
in like 3 weeks.
And also, Nerds, it was one of the biggest video game franchises of the 90s. Like, it's behind, like, Mario and Final Fantasy, I'm sure, but still, like, it was...
I'm pretty sure it still is one of the
Oh, it's
biggest
still one of the
franchises.
biggest, especially with the video, or with the TV show and the movies and everything.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. And if they're still making games, like, they're still making new Pokemon games, oh, yeah. There's no reason why people should be like, oh, this is stupid, only nerds do it. It's like, nah, man, this is really cool for a lot of people.
Oh,
and
it's
if
so
you're angry over it, you just need to shut the fuck up. Like, that's that's it.
Stop breaking into places to get like. I love how there's. It's like this is like there was a cop station somewhere where it's like there's 5 Pokeball or 5 animals in here. They're all like
You don't have to walk inside the
Nido
police
cat.
station.
It's like please
Yeah.
do not walk in. Do not walk in. When someone walks in like at a fast pace, we're gonna take action on you.
Yeah.
Because you're in our workspace.
You can be outside and still get things. You can still hit the stop, man.
Definitely. All right. Well, we didn't get to what I wanted to get to. That's fine.
That's okay.
We're definitely gonna have you on again, most certainly.
I love
so, but I don't know if you've listened to this before. Have you ever? Be honest.
To this show?
Yes.
Once, but it...
Perfect.
Yeah,
Nope,
no,
that's great.
I have once, yes.
Okay, we're gonna do a rapid round. Grant, you start first. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna start because I have a question.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Actually, I have two both of mine. I'm gonna rattle them off right now.
Okay.
Okay, what team are you on for Pokemon Go?
Mystic.
Okay, out of Mystic,
Mystic,
Valor.
Instinct, and Valor.
Okay, did you hear about like the new update? How like the legends are gonna be specific to what team you're on?
Yeah, that I found interesting. I don't know how I feel about it, but that's it. Like, I picked Mystic, well, one, because all my friends did, and
Okay, yeah.
I'm very...
You start a gang and walk around.
Oh,
and beat up
basically.
people.
Yeah, we all just wear blue. It's great.
You like trying.
Yeah. People are like, what are they?
Crips.
Crips? I'm like, nah, Mystics.
Oh my god, am I? Let's go to LA, guys.
Yeah, right,
That's
let's just
hysteria.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm Mystic, but I always really liked Articuno. It was always so annoying for me to get Articuno in the games, but I loved it. Like, I think it's a rad Pokemon.
Oh, so the team that you pick, like, you have to pick right away, and then that's what you start with.
No, you don't. You actually get the Pokemon. It's just that's your logo.
Oh,
But
okay.
if they give it away, like, I'll probably get an Articuno, which I'm cool with, because I love Articuno.
So there's Articuno on Mystic. Valor has.
Moltres
Okay.
and Zapdos for Instinct.
Oh, no. Sold. I'd be Instinct in a minute.
I know.
Zapdos is a beast.
Zapdos has the best type advantage in the games against the other two, but I always really liked Articuno.
Okay.
Me too.
Back in the day when you started, Charmander, Bulbasaur,
Squirtle.
Squirtle. Wow.
Mm.
As if I dropped the ball.
Charmander, like I played every game with every single starter because I you know, it's a different experience, you catch different stuff.
Yeah.
But if we're talking first generation, favorite pick always Charmander.
Okay. All right. Grant, you go.
Oh, well, what's your favorite song right now?
Favorite song right now?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? It took me a while, but I finally got into Kanye's new album, Life of Pablo. Loving Ultralight Beam, especially with Chance's verse on it. The entire Chance the Rapper new mixtape is absolutely fantastic. So if you do that, like Blessings is a great song. God, the whole album's a great song. Other than that, I mean, yeah, it's what I've really been bumping a lot lately. Is a lot of Kanye, a lot of Chance. It's a little bit outside for me, but those are my two go-tos, like right.
Yeah, no, that's
right
what we
now.
need
Yeah,
right
so,
now.
that's what we need.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And what's your favorite dinosaur?
Triceratops, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now that we're speaking of old things,
Okay.
you got fuck one, marry one, kill one. Oprah, Ellen, Roseanne.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna kill Roseanne.
I
just-
think like right off the hop. Oh my god.
There's nothing there. And you know what? I think I'm gonna fuck Oprah, and I'm gonna marry Ellen, because I think Ellen's would be a lot of fun to be around, and I don't want to just spend one night with Ellen and have fun. I want to spend the rest of my life and have fun with Ellen.
Yeah.
And like Oprah, you do it, and I'm sure it'd be really fun. But like, she doesn't seem as fun to me as Ellen. I think I'm gonna marry someone. They gotta be
But
fun like Ellen.
fun because you get to fuck Oprah. Dr. Phil's also involved. So I mean that's.
Oh,
Obviously,
shit.
yeah.
He's just gonna sit in the corner
And
with-
analyze.
and
your-
analyze.
Yeah.
And give me pointers about my form, and he's just like, you see that move right there?
All right, son, you're gonna want to do that.
That move right there? You have daddy issues. I'm gonna be like, fuck, Dr. Phil, you so get me! It's really fucked up that we're doing this!
This is so weird. All right, Grant, last question.
Oh, I had one here. 1 second. Okay, zombie apocalypse. Right now, you're in your house. What's one item you grab that you currently own?
Okay, you already have
you-
your phone on you and your wallet, so you don't
Yeah.
need to like that.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
my phone's, I have an iPhone 6. It's gonna die within 4 hours, so it's
Yeah.
whatever. At that point, I'm just like grabbing a blunt object to hit
Yeah.
things with. Okay, one item to grab. See, like, my family doesn't own weapons. They don't own, like, steak knives. Maybe.
I'm automatically for me. I'm like my most valuable item, or like something like that. I'm like I cannot replace this. I don't care how long. Like I don't care if I'm going into the black abyss for 10 years. I'm taking this with me.
You know what? I think I'd grab, like, a baseball bat. Honestly.
Just a weapon.
Yeah,
okay?
I think I'd grab a weapon. Like, there's.
Do you
there's
have one though?
Yeah, I've got a
Okay,
bunch
well,
of
I'm just
baseball
checking
bats.
because I don't own a baseball bat.
Okay, yeah.
Wow.
I have a
Yeah.
machete though, which I'm
Oh,
that's
wow.
the first thing I'm going for.
Oh.
See, I was
wow.
thinking, like, I'd grab a steak knife, and I'm like, no, I know I can find better knives, but, like, I know I have a baseball bat. I'd grab that, because then you get a little more length on it compared to a knife. But, like, even, I don't know, I feel like in a zombie apocalypse, I'd be like, oh shit, I'm leaving behind all of my prized possessions, but also, something could eat my face tomorrow. Like, so I'm gonna choose a weapon. I'm gonna choose the baseball bat. Or, like, yeah, I'd put it in my car and take my car, too, but
Yeah.
still, baseball bat, if I had to grab one thing, for sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
My
There you go.
plan for zombie apocalypse. I've accepted that. You know what? I don't want to like wait out for my death. I'm running at the zombies. I'm going to be the first wave, and then I'm coming after all my friends because
Nice.
I know where you all live.
Oh, exactly.
So I'm taking you out one by one.
Yep.
And it would be
There's
my pleasure
some
to get a
form of
bat to the
consciousness
head.
that has to still
Yeah.
stay there, where you're
I'll-
just like, fucking
I'll take your Louisville slugger to the
Yep.
head. I don't care.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. So here on Last Man In, I don't know if you've heard our show before, but we have a really great theme song, and it's provided by you today.
It's provided by...
So you get to come up with it. If you want to start it, we'll join in.
Okay.
You can rap it, you can talk it, you can sing it, you do what you want with it. We'll try and jump in if we can. We've had spoken word. It doesn't work that great.
No.
But you can try
That's
it
not
if
a
you want.
theme song. That's not even a
No,
theme
no,
song.
like we literally, it's like, Krant, Cam, yeah. We're like, okay, that was sucked. All right.
Okay. Let's slow it down. Let's smooth it up.
Okay.
Last man in.
Last man here.
The last man in.
Last man in.
The last man in.
Last man in.
The last man in.
The last man
Are we singing the
To
wrong
my
podcast?
left we got Cam. And we got Red. And my name is Jared.
Rafa.
The last man in.
The last man in.
Last man in.
I like that.
Crushed it. Wow, that was my favorite extra. Extra? Outro?
Outro.
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 Ah, I dropped it now. Dropped the ball.
It's okay.
Well, thanks. Oh, right. Do you want to pimp yourself out? Anything going on this week specifically? Because it's coming out this week,
Thursday.
Wednesday or Thursday.
This week Thursday, cool. Yeah, I can pin myself out a little bit. You
Do it.
can find me on the Facebook, on the Instagram. No, I'm good. if you want, we're doing a show. My band.
Perfect.
Yeah, my band has a show on Friday. It's going to be at Le Garage in Winnipeg, down on Provencher right there. So we're playing right after the Tragically Hip concert. We'll be hitting the stage around 11. Our friends in the Proud Sons, they're going to be hitting the stage after us. They're leaving for Ontario for about a month. So it's going to be this big kind of send-off thing, post-hip. It's going to be a big show in a small bar. So, if you're listening, you need something to do Friday, come rock out. It's Americana rock and roll kind of stuff. And get really shitty drunk with us because that's what I encourage. All you kids out there, get shitty drunk, drink a lot of Fireball. But yeah, that's the Honor and Proud Sons at Le Garage Friday at 11 p.m. Come check that out. That'll be really fun.
Do it.
Awesome. Thanks.
Thanks, guys.